Alright guys, welcome back. Central Florida Prepper here. Today, got a couple of things to get into, but first, let me go ahead and thank you all for supporting this channel. Last night we broke 700 subscribers, a little TubeBuddy certificate there, and we also surpassed 30,000 views for this channel. And that's because of you guys. Alright, that's because of you guys coming to watch the videos, sharing, adding your comments, clicking the like button. It promotes the channel and the YouTube process. So that's because of you guys, not because of me. Alright, I'm just some old dumb redneck up here with a camera and the internet. At least I put it to good use, right? Also want to discuss, sure, this isn't prepper material, but in my mind it is. Okay, I've talked about preppers need to work on getting back in shape, because especially if you're gonna have to bug out, and it's just all around healthy for you. Now, when I started my weight loss, mind you, I was under 190 pounds before I got hurt. I was actually 186, I believe it was. And when I got hurt, I gained a lot of weight. I was stuck in the house. Most of the time I was actually stuck in bed. Alright, trying to use a wheelchair in a small house is kind of difficult. But anyway, I gained a lot of weight. Now when I started my weight loss program, I went ahead and took photos of my weight on the scale. As you can see there, 238.8. I'm 5'11". Not good. Now this morning I went ahead and checked myself out again. 218.2. Lost 20 pounds, guys, and I'm going to continue to work on losing weight. Right now I am limited on what type of exercises and things like that I am allowed to do. I am on a low carb diet. It was hard giving up bread. I love bread, but you got to do what you got to do. All right. I mean, fitness is a big thing. Now, you don't have to be Arnold Schwarzenegger running around or anything like that. Okay, but you do need to work on, if you're overweight, things like that. And I do understand. Trust me, I understand being disabled and trying to lose weight. It is one of the hardest things in the world. Myself, what I did is I altered my eating habits, my food intake. I love sodas. I drink sodas. I love my sweet tea. Both are not good for me. Alright, both are not good for anybody. Let's just be honest. Alright. So what I did is that I switched to unsweetened tea. I make tea right there in the microwave, and I just don't add sugar. Does it taste the best? Probably not. I am very fortunate to have most of my taste buds not working. When I got hurt many years ago, I got to play with some electricity, and now some things don't work correctly. Alright, my taste bud, my memory. Okay, so losing weight. I started altering my diet. Yeah, I still like having the soda, but I went ahead and switched to the Coke Zero. I know Coke Zero is horrible with all the other stuff that's in it, the fake sugar, but for my short term and my weight loss going on right now, it is an avenue I am on, and it has shown results. Okay, that's 20 pounds. It's pretty good. Okay, my weight loss guru? Definitely not. Alright, okay guys, so next topic. Sorry, this is probably going to be a 30-minute video again. People will hunt down preppers during shit hits the fan. That's a topic that's been floating around ever since the Doomsday Prepper TV series ever came out. Yes and no. My thoughts, so this is just my thoughts on this, alright? So don't get all twisted on me here. When shit hits the fan, food runs out, Do I believe that people are going to be looking specifically for preppers? No, because they know preppers have a lot of firearms, things like that. Will there be a mass search for food in towns and communities organized by whatever political figure is running that area? Yes, I think that will happen. I think that if it's not a current mayor of a town, it might even be chief of police, things like that. This is going to be, in some ways, it's going to be because they think they're doing good, because they know that there's no food. So to them, using Emergency Act bills that have been signed in, okay, and they've been signing national emergency, they can come in and take just about anything you have, okay. That's the government for you. Will they attempt to do the same on their local level? I think so. And I think they'll do it underneath the guys that they're trying to do right. They got all these people, so if they collect everything that's available and then start divvying out what they see fit on a certain meal diet, I believe that's possible. I believe that's what they're going to be trying to do. So prepare for that. How do we prepare for that here at the house? We have decoy cans of food, easily accessible. When you walk in, you can see it. Hey man, take it. Alright? Don't be surprised if I done took the dates off of them and they're about 5 years old. But yeah, I'm a sick bastard, I know. But putting your food and things like that in different locations. Alright, like I said, bug out locations, resupply locations, survival food buckets, hiding your food in walls, hiding your food in obscure places like modified bed frames, things like that. Hiding these things is definitely going to be a must. In my opinion, I really see when food is no longer available, localized government officials will be pulling up, and it's going to be guys that, as we are trying to help everybody, there's no reason for one person to be hoarding when hundreds of others are starving. It'll be something like that, and they will be coming to every house, and they will be entering these houses. They will be entering these houses under emergency laws that if you take a shot at them, don't be surprised if there is a attached, I'm going to go say assassin team. Alright, now most law enforcement for the most part are good guys. When shit hits the fan, are they going to be willing to dive in there and take people's food? Probably not. But now sick, twisted, evil individuals that are in the system, and they're everywhere. They're not just police officers. It's in everything, okay? There was just a report, was it in Arizona, the body donation research facility, the person there was sewing a woman's head onto a larger man's body and had it displayed like Frankenstein. There's some sick people out there. Let's just put it that way, alright? So it might not even be real police of today, okay? It could just be a group, a little posse of shithead bodyguards that this political figure has put together, that he wants them to do what he says, his little cronies. And yeah, you turn them away, and next thing you know, you got people kicking down your door, and if you decide to fight back, you've got a elite group. Not just a prepper, okay? Now there are some elite group preppers, don't get me wrong, but for most part, preppers, for most part, are not elite trained fighting machines. They are not special forces. They've never worked on a team level. They've never been underneath combat. Again, there are some preppers that have that experience, but for the majority, most preppers are not that. Alright, most preppers I know are actually 40 plus years old. I met a lot in the much older range. Alright, so anyway guys, just thinking here, thinking outside the box. Hide those preps. Well, dude, man, I've got 3 years of this. I got so much stuff it fills up a whole room. Trust me, I understand that. Okay, I run out of room all the time. So we've had to implement a lot of our preps. Walking distance, survival buckets, bug out locations. You got to hide these things. Now, if you're the type that's planning on hunker in and F the world, I'm gonna take everybody out, I'm not really sure why you the prepping thing, because unless you've got a castle with 6-foot wall, concrete walls there. Have you ever seen what a bullet does to the side of a house? Not not a brick house, just a house, wooden house. Bullet goes right through it. Okay. So you got 10, 12 guys opening fire on the outside of a house, just firing into it. Now they don't have to sit there and try to shoot through your windows. No, they can go right through the wall. You ever seen what a shotgun does to the side of a house? It destroys it. A 22 will zip right through a wall of a house. Now, if it hits a stud, will a stud stop the 22? Sure. But you got 16 inches between, well, it's actually 14 and a quarter, something like that, inches between the studs. Studs aren't that big, it's like 1 3/4 inches thick. It's not a real 2x4, it's smaller. So it's going to zip right through. Alright? That's why we implement sandbags, things like that. Yeah, something to think about, guys. Now, I'm not trying to scare you. Oh, they're coming for your stuff. No, not right now. But I'm just saying, when food goes out, they're going to be looking for food. And they're going to guise it as we're trying to help everybody else. So we're collecting all of the food in the community. We'll have a community soup kitchen. You come in 3 times a day, we'll hook you up. That's what's going to happen. So be prepared for that. Alright, yeah, we're going to try to stay bugged in as long as we can, but our bug in situation has multiple scenarios that we can bug in at. Something like that going on, we're getting the hell out of Dodge. Okay? Because they're still trying to enforce a form of law, and this form of law is not going to go over well, and it's not going to be good for preppers. Alright guys, y'all take care. I've done talked way too long, and I will see y'all tomorrow. I got a couple other things I am working on. I'm trying to work on a topic video about our lovely skies. Yeah, the aerosol pollutants that they're putting up. So it's a video I'm working on into the future. So guys, I will talk to y'all later, and y'all take care.